Hello everyone and welcome to NASCAR Racing This Week, a developing story now. NASCAR announced that NBC Sports has bought into the TV rights deal. NBC will carry the last 20 Cup and last 19 nationwide races of the season starting in 2015. That pushes ESPN and TNT out the door. NBC Sports will also gain rights to coverage of the NASCAR Hall of Fame, as well as NASCAR Home Trucks and the NASCAR Awards Banquet. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for the latest on this developing story. It's time for NASCAR Racing This Week. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of NASCAR Racing This Week. I'm your host, Bryce Turner. Let's start things off with news. At age 71, Morgan Shepherd has no sign of stopping. Shepherd mentioned that he will likely have a ride for next year's Daytona 500 and may race in the upcoming Cup race at Pocono. NASCAR has announced changes to its rulebook. These changes include a new look for the book and locked-in time through when each car is inspected. Fox is increasing fees for its new Fox Sports 1 network. More on this in my viewpoint. NASCAR has suspended the use of aerial cameras. The suspension came after wires from a Fox Sports camera came crashing down during this year's Coca-Cola 600. And Phoenix Racing is sold, but that's all we know. James Finch left the announcement in the buyer's hand, and we had not heard anything on Friday or Monday as expected. Rumors have it that the buyer may be Turner Scott Motorsports co-owner Harry Scott Jr. Coming up, today's feature report, but first it's time now for my viewpoint. It's time now for my viewpoint. Remember when NASCAR was on CBS or NBC? Or when there were more races on ABC? Sure, Fox carries some races, but that's the thing. NASCAR is pushing away from the main networks. Fox is likely to put more NASCAR coverage on the new Fox Sports 1, debuting in August, currently known as Speed Channel. But Fox Sports 1 will not be like Speed. It won't be a general channel. Fox is asking cable and satellite providers for $1.50 monthly to carry the channel, while the price for Speed is currently about 23 cents a month. So what's the issue? Well, right now Speed is part of the basic package, sort of the general channels that's for the lowest price when people subscribe to cable or satellite. This includes main networks such as Fox, ABC, NBC, and some other networks like ESPN that a lot of people like. Well, the next level up is sort of middle packages, such as the NBC Sports Network and sports packs such as the MLB Pass. But the highest up is the exclusive package, which includes channels such as Showtime and HBO. Well, the higher up we get, the less amount of channels, and the higher the price. Also, least amount of viewers. So right now, once again, Speed is in the basic package, but don't think the cable and satellite providers aren't going to charge you more for Fox Sports 1 if they're going to have to pay more themselves. So Fox Sports 1 will likely be up about a middle package. Hopefully it won't become so exclusive. So with that, NASCAR is moving away from the mainstream. If it wants to get more viewers, or just wants to even keep some old viewers, then they need to be where people can watch it. It needs to be on main networks that everyone can get. Not as many people are going to be tuning in and seeing NASCAR if it's on a sort of in a more exclusive package. And what about the current fans who watch every race? If they don't get the channel, they won't be able to watch the race, and the viewership will not be so good. In conclusion, NASCAR should stick more with the main networks, and Fox, please do not charge more for Fox Sports 1. We were pre-scheduled to air a feature report on my ride-along experience at Flamborough Speedway this week, but since it is being rained out, it's time now for a special trivia segment. Joining me now is Scott Turner, who's my dad and also a big NASCAR fan. Let's see how much you actually know about the sport.
Okay, challenge. Big challenge. Go ahead.
First question, what is Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car number?
88.
That's correct.
Great.
How many times has Richard Petty won the Daytona 500?
4 times.
Nope. I'll give you one more try. Your hint is as close to his championship number.
That would be 6 times.
That would be 7. He's also won 7 championships.
Close.
When did Kurt Busch win the Cup championship?
2000. 2006.
That is wrong. That was Jimmy Johnson's first.
Oh,
He won the championship in 2004.
close.
So
Couple
far,
years.
1 correct, 2 wrong. True or false? Jeff Gordon won Rookie of the Year honors in 1993.
True.
That is correct. What was the nickname for the Dale Earnhardt Incorporated headquarters? A. The Garage Mahal. B. The 3 Team. Or C. Dale Earnhardt Intimidators, DEI, head office.
C.
And the answer is A. The Garage Mahal, because it was
Oh,
quite a big headquarters at the time.
okay.
How many garages there were there. So a lot of people called it the Garage Mahal because of how large it was.
It's good to know.
And last question here. Who are the top 3 in order from 1 to 3 on the all-time wins list?
It would be,
Number 1 should be straightforward.
yes, Richard Petty.
Yeah.
And number 2 is, I know number 3 is Jeff Gordon.
Yeah. So who's
And
second?
number 2 is,
105 career wins.
I know.
Does not currently race.
No, I know. Trying to think of his name. Cal Yarborough?
Nope.
Oh,
One more shot.
I can't remember.
David Pearson.
David
Alright, you
Pearson.
got some work to do. Anyways,
Sorry.
thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Alright, that has been the feature report. Jimmy Johnson is leading in the Sprint Cup point standings. Sam Hornish Jr. is atop the nationwide points. And Matt Crafton is leading in the Trucks points race. Next races, Cup and Nationwide head to Indy while the Trucks visit Eldora.